Hello, it's Tuesday, Book Review Tuesday. I'm so happy to be here with you. Missed last week because of the flu. I apologize. Man, that was a bad bug. I traveled and for the Thanksgiving holiday, came back the next day. It hit me like a wall and I went down. So I'm still recovering and doing some things to purge my body of that bug. So that was interesting. With that thought, I ventured into our book that we've been reading together, The Way of the Happy Woman, Living the Best Year of Your Life. So we are into chapter 16 and 17. We're going to wrap up her winter season. And she had some perfect suggestions for where I am in my life right now, especially recovering from the flu. That was a really nasty thing. And she had some great suggestions. So I am going to take this to heart. Now, I wanted to read this to you because it was beautiful and very appropriate. And so you may find it to be helpful too. She starts out gathering strength on the yoga mat. It's really easy to get overstimulated in the holidays, going back to school, gearing up for holiday festivities, grunting out that final push for the fourth quarter of the fiscal year. Amid it all, like faithful friends, your yoga and meditation practices await you. They serve you as a refuge, offering a quiet space in which to ground yourself, clear your mind, and reconnect with what truly matters. This makes it easier to say no to extraneous in order to say yes to what you truly desire. If you are in the process of letting go of something or someone, these practices will put you in touch with that which never changes, loving presence. With the slow yet dynamic practices for the season, you learn that it's okay to start slowing down and listening to your inner wisdom. Since the sun starts rising later and later, it says, if you can get up early in the morning or do a late morning practice. She suggests that you warm up the house, make it warm and toasty, or do it by a fireplace or a space heater or something so that you can get in a good practice. She wants you to practice overcoming overwhelm. Anxiety can increase in the season, and she gives you some tips for what you can do. Now, here I'm going to brief it because we're running out of time. She suggests that you focus on cleansing or healthening and adding energy to your lungs and your large intestine, because they're purging and they're cleaning out what you don't need so that you can, rest and heal and restore before we get into the next season that's coming. She says that it's important that those systems be working correctly. She has multiple short and long yoga practices, some flow, and just some quick, recentering practices inside here. She, in the next chapter, talks about some recipes that would be helpful. She talks about using ginger and making a compress out of ginger and putting it around your core area where your intestines are to support them and help them cleanse and do what they're supposed to and energize them. So if you have some time, or carve out some time, how about that? Carve out some time and spend reading and making notes for getting you through these next few weeks of the holiday parties and festivities and stuff. Practice maybe yoga poses and stuff that she has here. I am definitely going to be doing so. And I'm going to try that ginger compress too. I think that will help me an awful lot. I want you to know this has been lovely to share this with you. And if you have any suggestions of other books that we can work through together and share with one another our takeaways, I would appreciate hearing from you. Have a great Tuesday. Keep reading, keep exploring, keep advancing, and creating your wholehearted life.